Today we're finding out which is better, the new reworked Three Musketeers or the evolved Mega Knight, because nowadays both are really good, surprisingly. So we're gonna see which one's better in terms of speed, in terms of damage, which one could destroy the King Tower as fast as possible, and which one will get you the most wins overall. So the first test is what we're gonna be seeing which one defeats the King Tower as fast as possible right here. And now you got a normal Mega Knight and an evolved one, because you can't have two evolved ones at a time. And just so you understand, this is not a reaction. This is genuinely my content right here, and we're gonna find out together exactly what happens right now, okay? And I want to show you which one's better. So right now, in terms of pure DPS, the Mega Knight isn't absolutely spectacular or fantastic or anything like that, but two of them truly are kind of crazy. So we get a pretty much 27-second test right here, and then with the Three Musketeers, you know the rework, but just in case you don't know, they deal more damage, but their attack speed is definitely slower. But from playing the game and tests in general, I did find out that their damage is overall more. There is a better DPS in general to this card, which is really sweet. So 16 seconds is insane. So good job, Musketeers. That was really good. Now, who is the fastest in general? It's something I don't really know. There's no way to know unless you actually test it, really, because they're both kind of medium speed. So this gets 8 seconds and 29 milliseconds. I think those are the thing. And then the Three Musketeers here, they're more spread out, which is pretty funny. But overall, this gets 8 seconds and 12 milliseconds. So yeah, they are still a bit faster, but they're kind of the same speed. Alright, whose defense is better right now is something that we need to find an answer for. And as you can see, a Mega Knight is gonna go directly on top of the Hogs, and the Musketeers are gonna have a bit of a troubled time right here. But who defends better in this case? Definitely the Mega Knight. I mean, the Royal Hogs are just perfect for Mega Knight overall. So yeah, there we go. Mega Knight wins his very first game, finally. But you see, the evolved Mega Knight is spectacular at defense just because he can push cards back. So I don't know how that Elixir Golem is really going to get to the tower, because there's no way to do that, really. So yeah, Musketeers, although you're going to have some Musketeers at the end of the day, kind of. I mean, the Evil Archers kind of did destroy the, Musketeers and stuff like that, but they're destroying the Mega Knight too. Overall, though, Musketeers are an absolutely insane and goated card at defense. Think of a Rascals, but on steroids. It's insane. So, defense-wise, Three Musketeers go hard. Alright, even if Mega Knight is an absolute just monster at defending here. But there are some situations where Mega Knight could get the dub. Like in this case, basically. Whereas you can see, he didn't really do the job all too well, as you can see here. So, Executioner. Oh, Executioner. There we go. Alright, so he did do the job really well at the end of the day. So 2 out of 3. Good job, Mega Knight. He is not doing so well, honestly. I mean, my favorite out of these two, personally, is probably going to be the Three Musketeers. I'm having the most fun playing this card overall. But I gotta admit that the Mega Knight is cool, too. Comment down below which one you think is the best. But we're going to find an actual winner to that. So as you can see, the Mega Knight did a fantastic job defense right now. So they're both just defense powerhouses in general. Like the Three Musketeers, you see, you could just put them kind of like the Mega Knight, honestly. They kind of have the same effect. They kind of do the same thing, because they're both super good close range. So Mega Knight, as you can see, he's just pushing them around like off screen, which is funny. So they both defended essentially perfectly, aside from the Mega Knight. Yeah, he kind of lost it right there. Sorry, Mega Knight. 3 out of 4. Fair enough. Right, what's next? Which one is more resistant? Is a big question. I wonder which one it is. I don't know. It's impossible to know. But look, okay, Mega Knight is obviously going to get the dub here, alright, so 4 points for Mega Knight, but still, Three Musketeers, though, they are significantly more beefy. So now is a really big question, because who is better? Because these guys, the Three Musketeers are close range now. So who gets the dub? Who gets the dub? And Three Musketeers wins the 1v1. It's something that would have never been a possibility beforehand, but now it definitely is. And that isn't even the right placement for the Musketeers. You should put them on top of Mega Knight. And here, it's all just madness. Good job, Musketeers, I guess. Alright, 4 out of 6. Okay, fair enough. Who's the strongest team? Alright, that is a big question. We got the big boy. We got the P.E.K.K.A. and the Mega Knight right now. I feel like the P.E.K.K.A. is actually going to do a real nice job here doing some DPS, which it did. But overall, man, Three Musketeers still get that dub. They're really solid. So, 4 out of 7 right now, but you never know. Mega Knight does do some things better than Musketeers at the end of the day, which might lead to his victory. Wait, this is going to be a weird one. This is going to be a weird interaction, which it kind of isn't. Because Mega Knight has splash damage, which Musketeers do not. Good job, Mega Knight. 5 out of 7. Good for you. Alright, Now. The interactions get super fun, guys. Watch this. Watch what happens right now. They got the Golden Knights right now. And I gotta say, bro, Golden Knights, they still get absolutely shredded. Like, it's just... Musketeers kind of go hard right now. They gotta be stopped. Evo, Royal, Ghost. Kind of doesn't... They don't interact with each other, which is funny. But overall, the Royal Ghost deals splash damage, which is gonna obliterate the 3 Musketeers. So Mega Knight truly gets the dub. Fantastic. But the Royal Ghost really gets the credit for that, I gotta say. If only there's a way to put the Mega Knight on top of the Musketeers themselves, right? Like, if that's the case, then Mega Knight probably wins. But still, he does actually get countered, by the way. Because that is the way to counter a Mega Knight, I'm pretty sure. But he deals more damage. It's confusing. Alright, that's a funny score. Alright, who's the fastest? Who is the fastest in destroying a King Tower? If you place a Prince behind a Mega Knight and pushes him forward. That's honestly a strategy. You guys remember the strategy with placing a Skeleton Barrel and then the Inferno Dragon right in front because he'd get to the tower real fast? This is kind of like that, but like it's insanely overpowered. So, Prince got nerfed, bro. He really did, but it's still pretty strong. So 21 seconds and 8 milliseconds, or 0.8 milliseconds. No, just 8. Yeah. Very good at saying numbers, I guess. You can tell I'm good at math. Alright, so overall DPS-wise, the Musketeers are probably going to be better, realistically speaking. I mean, come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves here. They did get the score. Alright, who's better at attacking buildings is something that needs to be addressed. Because the Mega Knight, well, might just obliterate the Musketeers, realistically. But yet he's not a ranged attacker, so it's kind of confusing. And as you can see, they're both really good at doing this. They're both having a very good time destroying the buildings. You know, Mega Knight is out there, you know, doing his thing like an absolute gladiator right here. While the Musketeers, well, they kind of did it a little bit better, realistically speaking. So, yeah, I mean, they both won at the end of the day. But you get the point, right? They both won. But, like, Mega Knight did sustain more hits at the end of the day. So, yeah, they're both good at destroying buildings. And now, Expo. Oh boy, look at this, guys. You see this? When they fight the ranged buildings, man, it gets crazy. It definitely gets worse for the Mega Knight, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, the Musketeers did definitely win right there, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on which card you like more, okay? I'm not biased right here. So let's see who wins against the Inferno Tower. What a good question! Who wins? But it's something that we need an answer for. It needs to be addressed. So 6 out of 12 right here. Wow. So whose attack is better at the end of the day? Who is a better attacker? Well, Mega Knight right here. I mean, they can both be countered easily if you're smart about it. Let's be honest right now. So, Mega Knight is probably going to have a field day destroying that tower. Exactly. Look at that. Look at that damage. Yep. 900 HP left. Because the Princess did not do a good job right there. Up next are the Magic Archers, which are going to have a way more fun time right now defeating those 3 Musketeers. And so is the Mega Knight. Look at that. The guy went literally into the second, into like the first Duchess Tower on the left. That was funny. So yeah, 3 Musketeers did do a pretty good job right there, I guess. Okay, look at that. That's ironic. 2 Musketeers, not 3 Musketeers, just 2 Musketeers. Right? We couldn't afford the 3rd one. The old Musketeers, just goofy looking. I'll tell you that much. So yep. Cannoneer is essentially the better card for handling Mega Knight. It is made for that, but as you can see, it's still lost. So yeah, that's unfortunate right there if you think about it. So yeah. Alright. Now, let's see what's up with the Chef's Tower. The Chef Tower, the greatest defensive tower of all time. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, Mega Minions are just absolute goats at defending things. But as you can see, bro, as you can see, the 3 Musketeers got that air damage, which Mega Knight does not. Even when he drops down from the sky, he still doesn't deal damage to air troops. How is that even possible? And the 3 Musketeers ended up winning this, which is really good for them. So as you can see, the 3 Musketeers ended up winning right here and are better than the evolved Mega Knight. But at the end of the day, you decide which is better. So if you have any contradictions, if you think it is definitely a different scenario here, if you think the Mega Knight is truly better, then just comment down below and tell me, because I like to argue with you 100%. So you tell me which one you think is the best at the end of the day. I like the 3 Musketeers more personally. I think it's a neat card. You know what my deck is? Genuinely, Elixir Pump Sparky 3 Musketeers because of the sheer raw damage. Having a lot of fun with that deck. But either way, this wasn't really a biased comparison. So, comment down below and tell me what you think. And if you wanted to see more videos in this style. Bye-bye!